The Baseball Tonight Goodyear Express Tour continues, now in Florida and firmly entrenched in Tampa. That's where John Kruk and Tim Kurkjian found themselves on Sunday, asking questions about the Yankees. And John and Tim got a chance to speak with several members of that team, none of them expressing great concern like some fans are. Let's take a look at what the Yankees have done in the offseason. Little controversial signing, Rafael Soriano. He gets a 3-year deal for all that money. Not something that the general manager exactly seemed to endorse when it was happening. They also brought in some veteran arms once the Cliff Lee thing passed. You bring in Colon, you bring in Freddie Garcia. Mark Pryor's also there trying to make a spot in the rotation. Their catching situation. Posada goes to DH. Russell Martin's going to be the everyday guy. Nick Swisher on the tour saying not too concerned.
I think that's the greatest thing about that locker room is, after being there for a couple years now, the camaraderie level in there through the guys like the core four. We know what we got to go out there and do. We just picked up Freddie Garcia. We just picked up Bartolo Colon. We just picked up Andrew Jones. We just picked up Eric Chavez. These guys have so much left in the tank, and it's nice to see because a change of scenery has done these guys a tremendous amount. So, for us, whether you want to believe it or not, man, we're going to do our best to find a way to win, man. And the greatest thing about coming to New York and playing here is that first day you take the field every year with the New York Yankees, you feel you have a chance to win the World Series every year.
And, of course, Sunday during our Baseball Tonight program, we got a chance to have Mariano Rivera out here, John Kruk, and he said he kind of loves this kind of laying in the weeds thing. Nobody's talking about it. They're just chilling, doing their job. You tell me, you have any concerns about the Yankees going into this season?
Carl, I have a lot of concerns, and the back end of that rotation is the biggest one to me. When you're talking about Ivan Nova, they love his stuff. They think he has the ability to be a number 4. But this is the Yankees. You don't go on ability. You go on what you can do to help this team win. Freddie Garcia at 5, they love his guts. They love his poise. They think he can handle that. But to me, the guy that has to produce is A.J. Burnett. They don't have the Andy Pettitte security blanket to fall back on if A.J. struggles like he did in 2010. Because if he has those same struggles, Carl, this team might not get to the postseason. Yeah, they're still going to score runs, but they have to have that number 3 guy to go behind CC and Phil Hughes. If they don't, it's going to be a long year in New York, forcing the Yankees to have to go out and get a number 1 guy. His mechanics were all messed up last year. He admitted it to us today in the locker room, and he also said that they changed position on the mound from one side to the other. He said he's going back to how he's always pitched in his entire career, and he's going to let his talent take over this year instead of overthinking it.
There is certainly some sentiment the wild card comes out of the Central this year and not necessarily the American League East. John and Tim hit the bus, and the tour takes them to Jupiter, Florida. One of the guys we talked about Sunday on Baseball Tonight, Hanley Ramirez, and how focused he is. 3:30 Eastern Time. It's the Marlins as the Goodyear Express Tour 2011 rolls on Baseball Tonight.